Today we're breaking down what the European Convention of Human Rights is actually for and how the UK Human Rights Act links to it. And why does it matter? We'll also look at what could happen if the UK and Reform get their way and pull the UK out of the Human Rights Act. So what is the Human Rights Act? The Human Rights Act passed in 1998. It's a piece of UK law that makes the rights in the European Convention of Human Rights legally enforceable in UK courts. This does not mean Europe tells us what to do. Instead, it allows British citizens to challenge breaches of their rights here at home without having to go to the European Courts of Human Rights in Strasbourg. Some of the key rights it protects include the rights to life, the rights to a fair trial, freedom of thought, religion and expression, the right to privacy and family life, protection from torture and degrading treatment. These rights apply to everybody regardless of age, race, gender, religion or political view. So how does it protect people in practice? The Human Rights Act isn't just an abstract idea, it has real everyday impacts. It ensures vulnerable people in care homes are treated with dignity. It protects journalists and whistleblowers who expose wrongdoing. It safeguards religious freedom and minority rights. It holds government and public authorities accountable if they overstep their powers. So in short, it sets a legal standard that everyone, from ordinary citizens to the government itself, has to respect. So what could happen if the UK left the Human Rights Act? There's been political debate about whether the UK should replace or remove the Human Rights Act. But if that happened, here are some of the real risks. Weaker protections for ordinary people. Without the Act, people may find it harder to defend their rights in the UK courts. They might have to take an expensive and time-consuming cases to Strasbourg. Government overreach. The Act ensures that politicians and public authorities stay within the limits of human rights law. Removing it could give governments more freedom to pass laws or take actions that undermine our basic rights. Impact on international reputation. The UK helped write the European Convention after World War II, promoting freedom and democracy worldwide. Walking away could damage Britain's standing as a defender of human rights. UK courts currently rely on Human Rights Act to interpret and apply convention rights. Without it, there could be confusion and inconsistency in the law. So in conclusion, the Human Rights Act isn't just about lawyers or politicians, it's about protecting ordinary people from unfair treatment, discrimination and abuse of power. While debates about reform will continue, the big question is, do we want fewer protections or do we want to ensure that everyone, no matter who they are, has their basic rights respected? If reform are voted in, they will get rid of these basic protections that everybody in the UK currently has. This could open the doorway to greater powers where you cannot say what you want to say. You could be imprisoned for going on protests. You could be imprisoned for saying the wrong thing. Do we really want that? Wake up and see what reform are really planning to do. It is not about immigration. This is about removing your basic human rights as a UK citizen.